Well, hello everybody and welcome to the very first ever episode of the PokéPidge Metronome Tournament, the first match in the PMT history. Still not used to calling it PMT. Before we talk about today's specific battle, let's have a look at the brackets overall. These are all of the 8 matchups in the last 16, all of the 8 battles coming to you over the next 8 weeks, and of course the highlight in the top corner there, the Hitmonchances versus the Hitmonleaders. What a rivalry that will be. But let's not forget, today's match is quite interesting actually. First up, let's get started and have a look at the head-to-head of our 2 teams competing today, the Togekiss Chasers and the Alcremeanies. The Togekiss Chasers are of course the tournament favourites, the highest base stat total in the competition of 545, and of course they have 2 fantastic abilities there in Serene Grace and Super Luck. Serene Grace of course boosts the chances of additional effects happening from moves, you know, like flinching for example, and Super Luck raises your critical hit ratio by 1. So these 2 abilities are obviously fantastic on the Pokemon with the highest base stat total. They are not going to be difficult to take down. How are the Alcremeanies going to do it? Well, the Alcremeanies special defense stat of 141 is pretty good, and that is going to counteract Togekiss Chasers' special attack stat of 140. And almost in a similar matchup, the Alcremeanies special attack is 135, which is closely matched by the Togekiss Chasers' special defense of 130. So basically, these 2 stats cancel each other out. Another benefit to the Togekiss Chasers here is that physical defense stat being a lot higher. So if the Alcremeanies do use a physical move, which chances are they probably will eventually, it won't do as much damage as they'd want. The big danger in these battles is Struggle coming into play, with the PP of Metronome being completely wasted, and you never know when moves like Imprison or Taunt or Torment are going to come into play. However, Ruby, from the Alcremeanies, has the ability Aroma Veil. Now this means that it can't have its moves limited, so if anyone does decide to use Disable or Taunt or Imprison or anything, it won't work on Ruby, so the PP won't be affected. It can carry on. So without further ado, let's get over to the first ever battle of the PokéPidge Metronome Tournament, commentated by yours truly, PokéPidge the commentator. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you join me for the first battle ever in the PokéPidge Metronome Tournament, the PMT. We have the Togekiss Chasers here up against the Alcremeanies. So, what is the first move ever in this tournament going to be? Excuse the grammar, I don't care. So, Scramble's going first. The Togekiss Chasers, of course, the faster team on the field, and it's going for an Ice Punch. Not too bad to start off with, not too bad. It would have been better for a special attack, but that's done some quite good damage there. Obviously, Poach going next. Heavy Slam, a super effective move. I don't know how much Togekiss outweighs Alcremeanie, but wow. Massive damage there, absolutely huge. What can Matcha come back with? It's going to go for a Giga Impact. That isn't a very, very strong normal type move. It's going to have to recharge on the next turn. But, oh, that's got to be at least quarter of the damage there. Can Ruby join in an all-out offensive first? Frost Breath, guaranteed crit, super effective. What a strong start there. Oh, wow. That has done some good damage. Although for a super effective crit move, special attack as well, not that great. But oh well, not too bad. Wow, what a start. 4 offensive moves already. Either way, Scramble going up first again. It's going for Misty Terrain. So I believe that's no status conditions for anyone that's on the ground. Which means they're protecting the Alcremeanie team. It also halves dragon damage, but that doesn't really matter in this battle because no one gets affected by them. So what can Poach do? Because Scramble's really messed up. A Brave Bird? Stab Brave Bird. Oh my god. Out on Matcha as well. And that's it, it's down. Oh, and a crit. Holy hell. Alright, Matcha's gone. It only got 1 move off in this battle. Obviously the recoil damage there does not help Poach out, but they've taken them on down. They're not going to be worried. Now we're going for Super Power, which is quad resisted by the Togekiss Chasers. It does bring Scramble down into half, but it's also going to lower Ruby's attack and defense there. That's not a good choice of move. Why have you done that, Ruby? You can do better than this. Anyway, what can the Togekiss Chasers do now? They've basically got 2 free hits on a helpless Ruby with a lowered defense. It's going for Attract. Oh, but the Aroma Veil obviously protecting it there. So, what can Poach do? Can Poach actually cause some damage here? It's going to go for Roar, which is completely pointless in this battle. So, Ruby, come on. Try and do something here. Try and make up for Eerie Impulse. Eerie Impulse? I'm not entirely sure what that does. Yep, not going to lie. Reducing special attack harshly on the Scramble there. That's actually quite good because of the high special attack stat on Togekiss right here. Scramble going first again. I wonder which of the Alcremeanies it will hit. It's going for, oh, a Solar Beam. That is going to hit hard next turn. It's going to need to charge for now, but very least... Oh, right, Poach. Don't end it. We want to see that Solar Beam in action. Payback, not very effective. Not going to do much damage. Let's have a look. That was useless, but hey, chip damage is better than no damage. Ruby, what can you do? Can you get like a Blizzard off or something? Sand Tomb, that's not going to affect anyone. Oh dear, why would you go for a ground type move on a flying type Pokemon? Ruby, I know it's the first game, but come on, Poach going first this time. Safeguard, I believe that's no status conditions for 5 turns, so at least they've protected themselves now, as well as the Ruby with the misty terrain there. And here comes the Solar Beam. Is this going to take it out? You know what? That did a hell of a lot less than I thought it would. Anyway, Ruby, what can you come back with? No more ground type moves, hopefully. Oh, Earthquake. Oh, come on. They're flying types. You can't be choosing ground type moves. I know you're trying to hit them both at the same time, but you're better than this. Poach going first again this time. What are you going to select? A poison type move and really rub it in? Oh my god, it is as well. Clear Smog, and that's wiping away any stat changes. Oh, actually, that's going to bring its attack and defense back up to normal. Well, back up to regular. And, oh, Dig. Scramble is going for... Oh, you could have used Earthquake now. I think that would have hit. I don't know. What happens if a flying type move... Oh, we'll find out. Well, we won't find out. Anyway, it's going for Endeavour. Oh, on Scramble. But Scramble's underground. That does not work. Oh, dear. Either way, what is Poach going to be able to select? Will it attack first? It will. And what is it going to go for? I really don't know. Low Sweep, not very effective. But you've got to think that the Dig will take Ruby out here. Especially now it's in the red as well. On especially now its speed's down. But that doesn't really matter, actually, does it? It was the slowest Pokemon in the field anyway. Here comes the Dig. And oh! Ruby clings on. It's getting into a bit of spirit now. It's getting there. Rapid Spin. There's nothing around it to stop, but it will at least get some attack off, and it's going to bring its speed back up to the regular anyway. So, you have to think now. It's only a matter of time before Ruby is taken out of the competition, and the round 1 goes to the Togekiss Chasers. Either way, Scramble, what can you do here to finish it off if possible? A rollout. You would say that's got to do it. You would say... There it is. And they are down. Round 1 goes to the Togekiss Chasers. So round 2 now. And the Alcremeanies have it all to do. 1-0 down against the tournament favourites here. What are they? Oh, they have to do something. They have to select some very, very good steel, poison, electric, ice, rock type moves. Who knows? Anything that can cause some damage. So who's going first? Scramble's going first out of the 2 of them on the Togekiss Chasers. What will it go for? And it's going to go for a Leaf Storm. Oh my god. They are starting strong. They are not messing around, these Togekiss Chasers. Its special attack will harshly fall though, which is going to affect it for the rest of this battle, but it did a good 1/3 of damage. Oh, Lunge. Lunge, Poach, really? It's a physical move and it's not very effective, but it is on Ruby. They seem to be taking that one out. Ruby's attack's also going to fall. How is that going to affect the rest of the battle? I don't know. We'll find out now, maybe. I was going for a Tickle. It's going to reduce the attack and defense, I think, of, looks like Scramble. Yeah. Scramble's attack, Scramble's defense. There you go. Matcha, can you do something? You only got 1 move off last time. What can you do? Spark! Super effective. Who are you doing that on? On to Poach. Are you going to get the paralysis? Oh, no. No paralysis, but a good amount of damage there. Exactly a 1/4, actually, as you can see by the HP there. So that was a good round of moves there. Fairly alright. I mean, the Alcremeanies, they're doing something. Noble Roar. I'm not entirely sure what that does, to be honest. Is that attack and special attack down? Attack down. Yeah, special attack down. Yeah, that's the lot. So what's Scramble going to do now with this? Heat Wave. That's going to hit everyone, though, isn't it? Not just the... Oh, no, it's just the opposing team. That's fine. Oh, it's just going to... You feel like it's just a numbers game now for Alcremeani. They're just... Seismic Toss there, guaranteed 50 damage on Poach as well, so that's going to take it under half. So that's pretty good. What can Ruby do here to try and salvage some sort of respect? Oh, Struggle Bug. That will reduce the special attack of both of these Pokemon. So that means Scramble's special attack's actually now -3. So it's not exactly the most offensive Pokemon out there, but it does basically have full HP. You'd think Poach would be the Pokemon they need to target and take down, because at this rate, you know, Scramble can't really do much damage. Maybe that's what they should do. Scramble here with a Fusion Bolt. Oh my word. This is a power 100, I think, move. But then again, special attack, yes, there you go. Special attack dropping 3 stages there, not coming in handy. Poach, can you do something? Doom Desire. Oh my word. That is a special steel type move, I think. We're going to see that in 2 turns time. That's going to take one of these down, you'd have thought. That's going to take... Oh my god, a gunk shot. Is it going to land? It is going to land as well. And if that's on Poach, it is on Poach. Is that going to... Oh, it survived on 4. Is it going to get the poison? I don't know if you can. No, it's not going to get... Oh, can Ruby just do anything on Poach and take it out? Avalanche. But who's it going to go on? Oh, it's on Scramble. Super effective still, but you would have preferred that to be on Poach and take it out of the competition completely. Either way, the Alcremeanies, they're not giving up without a fight here. There's something left in them. So Poach is going first. And what is it going to do with 4 HP left? Electric Terrain. I think that's going to power up electric moves, obviously, but also no one can fall asleep. So no resting, I believe. Yawn, of course. Hypnosis, Sleep Powder. None of that's going to be able to come into play. Scramble. What can you do? Help your team. Teeter Dance. Everyone is confused. Everyone, except obviously Scramble. It's confused its teammate though, so if Poach survives this round and hits itself in confusion, it's out. Everyone confused there. Who's going to be attacking first from the Alcremeanies? It's Ruby there. Is it going to pull through the confusion? It does. Oh, what move is it going to select? Something awesome. Water Shuriken, not bad. Who's it going to be on? And it is on Poach, and it's down. Poach has gone. It's now Scramble versus 2 Alcremeanian. This... You know what? This round is not over yet. This battle is not done. Although Matcha is slapping itself in the face. So, you know, well done, Matcha. You could have done something there. Ruby's getting dangerously low on HP, so... But Scramble's special attack is still down 3 stages. It can't really do much offensively. So let's see what it's going to choose here. It's going to go for a substitute. Oh my god, it's thinking, if I can't attack, I need to defend. It's parking the bus. It's putting out a doll. Let's see what Matcha does. Oh, it actually attacks this time. And let's see what it selects this time. Anything useful? Horn attack. You wouldn't think that was enough to take down the... to make the substitute fade, and it's not, no. Is Ruby going to be able to attack? Ruby is pulling through the confusion and attacking, so that's good. What can it select? U-turn. It's not going to do much damage again, so I don't know if that's going to bust the substitute. Oh, here we go. Ruby took the... Oh my god, Ruby's down. Doom Desire gone. That's it. I totally forgot about that until it just happened. So now we are 1-on-1. This is quite a close battle, actually. The Alcremeanies, they're really pulling it out the bag here. They're trying to give it a good old go. And like I say, Scrabble can't do much offensively. So let's just see how the substitute plays out. What Sucker Punch will fail. You know, special attack down or not, Sucker Punch is failing. And Matcha slapped itself in the face again. Oh, that's just... It's not good, but the HP on these 2 teams is basically the same. So let's just see what Scramble can do. Can it actually salvage anything from this? Can it get off a good hit? It's going for double team. Oh, it is really playing on the defensive now. It's thinking, right, you can attack this doll, and I'm going to just completely get evasive. Oh my god. It's going to be hard to hit this team now. Snapped out of confusion. That's a good start. That's a very, very good start. And how is it going to attack? Torment? Oh my word, that means that Scramble can't use the same move twice in a row, so it can't use Metronome on this move. It's going to have to struggle. So that's going to take a quarter of its health. It's already below half, so will it pull it into the red? That didn't do much at all. A little bit of chip damage, but... Oh, it wasn't below half, but it's now on 50 HP. That is not good. What a very good tactic. And now Icy Wind, super effective move. So surely that is going to bust the substitute. You would have thought so. It's super effective. Oh, the substitute's faded. That's it. Scramble is now a sitting duck. Or egg. Or duck egg. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. It's still quite a fairly even battle, to be honest. But you would think that Matcha is more capable of packing a punch from this range. Laser focus, so it's going to be a crit on the next turn. I don't know if that still works if you're using Metronome. Well, we'll see. We'll see on the next round. Unless Matcha can finish it now. Brutal swing. It's not going to do much damage. That is not going to do much damage. 37 HP. But, hang on a minute. Scramble, it's still under Torment. It's going to have to struggle here, and that's going to take... It's going to take itself down, I think. I think it's got less than 25% HP left. It is, and it's taken itself down. That's it. Alcremeanies are back into this, 1-1. So in a twist of fate here, it's 1-1, and the Alcremeanies have really pulled it out of the bag. They are not going to be giving up here. Can the Togekiss Chasers start again afresh with Scramble's special attack, obviously now back to level? Can it now try and pack a punch? Poach is going first this time. What are you going to do, Poach? Come on, do something useful. Oh, my. Oh, but it is not going to work on Ruby's Aroma Veil ability. It's gone. I like that idea. I'm going to use that. No, you're not. We'll fire that back at you. And then Scramble chooses a completely pointless teleport. So a wasted turn from the Togekiss Chasers. Alcremeanies, they're going for Harden. Improve that defense. They're thinking, right, I'm going on the defensive here. Oh, and can Ruby do something to match this? No one's lost any HP in this round of moves. And Boomerang will not work, so no one's lost any HP. The only good thing that's happened here is Matcha is now... Pidge, wake up, press fight. Well done. And yeah, the only good thing is that Matcha's defense is up one stage. That was basically the summary of that last battle. If it had used Torment on Matcha, it would have been great. Coil. I can't remember what Coil does. Not going to lie. I think it improves specials and speed, is it? Oh, attack rose, defense rose, accuracy rose. So nothing what I said. Completely wrong. Anyway... Scramble is now going to go for a slam. Low accuracy on this move, but it hits anyway, and it does a fair amount of damage. It would have done less to Matcha with the raised defense, but never mind. Ruby, what can you choose? Purify, that will fail. No one's got a status condition, and even if they did, you'd have healed your enemy. So Matcha is going to go for Fly. It's thinking, well, if you guys can fly, so can I. That was meant to rhyme. And so, this is a very methodical third round. Nobody wants to throw it. Nobody wants to throw this and get knocked out of the competition. So what can Scramble go for? Moonlight. But your HP's full, Scramble. Your HP's full. You should have saved that for later on. Poach is going to go for Bulldoze, which is not going to affect Scramble. It will miss Matcha that's flying, so it's only going to hit Ruby. Even though the animation always does it to the Pokemon that don't get hit by it, which annoys me. Ruby's speed will fall, which doesn't affect the... Oh my god, Matcha's Fly missed. Matcha's Fly, the 90% accurate move, missed. Weather Ball, there's no weather, so that's just going to be a normal 50 damage move, I think. Either way, it's just chip damage. It's not done too much there. Oh, word, missing that Fly, that could come in crucial by the end of the battle here. Scramble's using Metronome, obviously. What's it going to go for? Searing Shot. But that's going to hit everyone. It's going to hit his teammate too. Are we going to get any burns from this? Oh, Ruby is burned. Oh dear, that's not good. The Alcremeanies have got a lot to do if they want to win this battle here against the tournament favourites. Dragon Breath, though, that's not going to affect any of the Pokemon on the field, actually. Matcha, what can you do to counteract that? Skull Bash. You're going to improve your defense by one stage again and get ready for a very, very physical move next time round. Wow, I think is that a base 140 Skull Bash now? I can't remember. Who cares? Anyway, Ruby is using... Oh my god, it's using Imprison. Well, that's it. The Togekiss Chasers they're going to have to they're just going to have to struggle. Unless Ruby is knocked out of this competition, the Togekiss Chasers are just going to have to struggle. They can't use Metronome. That's it. Oh, dear. Their HP is going... Scramble, is it going to use Struggle on Ruby as well? It's going on Ruby as well. And will that burn take Ruby out of this turn so that they can use Metronome in the next battle? Skull Bash comes out, and that's on Poach. 42 HP. That's 2 HP above a quarter. So if it uses Struggle on the next round... Triple Axle. Oh, Ice-type move. And it's on Poach. Oh, it's a crit. Is it going to take it down before it can even struggle? It is. It's taken... Oh, that's a crit as well. Oh, Ruby. You are going to be... Oh, you're thinking, well, if I'm going out this turn... Oh, wow. Is it going to... Is the burn damage going to... It's not... The burn damage hasn't taken it out. So Scramble still can't use Metronome. And suddenly, in one simple move, the Alcremeanies may now come out on top. Scramble's going to... Oh, it didn't even use it on Ruby, so it's going to face 2 attacks it. Scramble's on exactly half health. It will be able to use Metronome on the next turn because... oh, Wish. Matcha is using Wish. It's going to get its HP back at the end of the next turn, I believe. Ruby, if you can use a status healing move... Muddy Water. Oh, and the Scramble's avoided the attack. And there goes Ruby. Ruby is down. So, Scramble can use Metronome again. Oh my word, but it's on half HP and Matcha's got a wish coming to make it up to full HP. This is close, I can tell you that. If anything, the Alcremeanies may have edged this. Psychic terrain here, so no priority moves, which doesn't affect anyone. And Psychic type moves are powered up, I believe. So if anyone selects a Psychic type move, it's going to get, I don't know, 50% extra damage? I can't remember the exact maths. But they'll be stronger. So you're going to go for, oh, you're going for a Reflect. You're trying to get your HP back with a wish, and now you are basically doubling your defense, I believe, isn't it? You take half damage from physical moves, and the wish came true. Matcha is now full HP with essentially double defense. Wow. So, Scramble, what can you do? Strength, that's not going to do much on Matcha's Reflect. Oh, look at that. It did nothing. Oh, my word. Matcha, what can you do? If you can pull out an amazing move here, minimize. Oh, you are really toying with the Togekiss Chasers here. You're thinking, I'm gonna get bulky, and I'm gonna make myself difficult to hit. And it's a sharp raise in evasiveness as well, isn't it? So its evasiveness is up by 2 stages. Scramble is gonna go for a Venom Drench. That won't work. It's not poisoned. Matcha, what can you do? Can you do an offensive move yet? Stomping Tantrum is not gonna hit Scramble. You feel like your time is running out. If you can hit Scramble with a couple of good moves, you've won. Scramble, what are you going to do? You need a special attack, don't you? Assurance, that's not going to do much. Oh my god, a physical, not very effective move there. Oh wow, it just didn't do anything. Matcha, now it's your turn to Magnet Rise. Oh, so you're now making yourself immune to ground type. You are really trying to defend yourself here. You're trying to win with defensive tactics. You sound like Newcastle United of old. What am I talking about? A month ago. Anyway, oh, a Power Whip. That's still a physical move, but it is quite a strong one, and it's going to hit. And oh, wow. That still did nothing, pretty much. And Matcha is now going to reply, and it is going to reply with a Night Slash. Not very effective, but it will at least do some damage. Oh, not enough, though. And the Reflectors now wore off, and the weirdness has disappeared from the field, so no Psychic power-ups here. And Matcha's basic defense is now standard again. So, Scramble with your last Metronome. Mac Punch, that is not going to be very effective. So it might go down to struggle here. And Scramble has got less than half health. Oh, a Giga Drain, that's going to get some HP back to Matcha. Not going to be a very good move, but he still did a fair amount of damage. I mean, you'd think now Matcha's going to win this. If this goes down to struggle damage, the only way the Togekiss Chasers can win here is if Matcha takes itself out. And Matcha has no moves left, so it's going to struggle. And is it going to... It's taken Scramble down, and that's it. Your tournament favourites are gone. Oh my god. What a fantastic battle to kick this competition off. We all thought the Togekiss Chasers were probably going to walk this one, let's be honest, especially after going 1-0 up. But just wow. You cannot count the Alcremeanies out, and you cannot rely on stats. If we go over a few key highlights there, we can probably see the turning point when Matcha used Torment in the second bout. This meant the Togekiss Chasers had to use some struggling, and that took a lot of their damage down. Well, 25% in fact, and that had a massive impact on them. A similar situation happened in the third bout, where Ruby's Imprison meant that the Togekiss Chasers had to struggle for 2 turns, because that's how long Ruby survived for. And then later on in that bout, Matcha putting up the Reflect and basically doubling its defense, or taking half the damage from physical moves, however you want to put it, and also using Wish, bringing it up to full HP. This meant it could grind the clock down, and Scramble would have to use Struggle, and eventually it would succumb to the loss, and Matcha would of course go on to win. Therefore, Alcremeanies are through. Togekiss Chasers are out. Who would have thought it? Well, if this battle is anything to go by, then the rest of the competition is going to be absolutely fantastic, and you should definitely tune in for it. If you've liked this video, do let me know. Do put a comment down below. Do let me know who you're supporting in this entire tournament. But for now, that is it from me. Tune in next week, where we watch Aesop's Fables versus Ludicolo Metronomo. But for now, that's everything from me, and I shall see you later. Bye-bye.